What's up? What's up?
And we're back, folks.
We're back. We're back. Look a little
Another week.
different this week.
Yeah, we down a man, but you know we can pull up. We can pull up from. We can pull his weight. Bring you his cold hard facts and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
And
He'll be back. Sometimes the show must go on, but he should be back very shortly.
how you been though?
Yeah, I've been chilling, bro. Nothing much.
Mm, that's good. That's good. That's good. No ambulance, no random ambulance this week.
Oh, I mean, hopefully not. We'll see. Probably, I expect another one to be honest, but we'll see, bro.
You're wild enough though.
Yeah, but I know what's be going on right now, bro. They don't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Dude.
No, for sure.
Can't stop, won't stop.
But
You know.
yeah, this weekend sports and stuff like that. Why week one catch you by surprise a little bit. Obviously,
Also,
you leading in the pick so far.
how was that a
I mean
surprise?
by the scores.
As expected.
I don't know what you're talking about, buddy.
It's expected. I mean, there's a few. There was a few surprises this week for sure, and a lot of like expected. It was a lot of expected results. Um, Patriots and Dolphins. It doesn't matter who at the helm. In New England, we know Patriots was gonna come through because Bill's still
Yeah,
there.
I mean the offense looked different though.
It looks
Obviously, because
different.
Cam.
Cam looks good though.
Yeah, like I was watching that. We were shooting Kung Boys. The game was on too. I was like, Cam looking good. Like them, some of them, I was like, man, that's some nice footwork, nice passing. I was like, this is looking good. But it was the Dolphins.
It's the Dolphins, yes, but they improved their secondary. Don't forget they improved their secondary over
Yeah,
last season.
but still, it wasn't even about secondary. It's about scheme, really. If you, from what I saw, it was more so scheme getting guys open rather than players actually just.
The thing is, what Cam does, no disrespect to Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a Hall of Famer. I'm pretty sure he'd probably be the first person in the Hall of Fame while he's playing. But that Cam adds a whole new dimension to that offense.
Yeah,
That running ability and how big and tough he is, that's a whole other dimension because you're not only guarding 10 people. Well, you're not only guarding 5 skilled players with Tom. You have to guard 6, maybe 7 with Cam if you count Cam's legs as well as his ability to move around in the pocket.
yeah, yeah. I mean, bro, you can see, and the O line didn't look too bad either. I was like, pretty decent.
The O line look, it was like, yes, we finally get to
But
hit
it is
people.
Dolphins. It is Dolphins.
Yeah, we can see when they play
I want to see what's good because
the
Tingham O
regular
line
season.
looks horrible on Thursday night. Bengals O line look horrible.
The Seahawks they play Patriots play Seahawks this week, so that'll be a test. That's gonna
Yeah,
be a
no, we can
test.
see. We can see. I just comparing O lines because I just was talking to Gills as well about this. Is like, bro, they don't keep Burrow upright or they don't call quicker passes.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a lot of socking, rushed hits, knockdown season, bro. That's not good.
The thing is,
That line look horrible, and that's the Browns.
no, Browns got a good defensive front though.
Little bit,
Led,
but not really.
led by Miles Garrett, they got a good defensive front. But the thing is, Joe Mixon needs to be Burrow's best friend. Joe Mixon
Yeah,
needs to
but
get fully
dog,
healthy.
even when they was running,
But he wasn't.
bro, Mixon had like 2 people on him. You can't make no moves with 2 people on you, bro. Every run, he had like two people on him, bro.
Bengals aren't going to do anything this year. Hopefully they got their franchise quarterback. Yes, now they need to build
Yeah, cause
around
he
and
look
protect
good.
him.
He look good. He look like a gamer. I agree. He does look. He does look like a gamer.
And that Browns two-headed monster in the backfield. They
Yeah, they was
ball.
killing. But what a question came up is like,
Mm-hmm.
which Browns do you expect for the rest of the season? Week 1 or week 2 Browns? I think we can see both, if you ask me.
See, the thing is,
And I think we can see both evenly for 8-8.
if facts. If we the thing is, if we see week 2 Browns, then good, great. Week 1 Browns ain't it. Browns
No,
got too many offensive
that was
threats.
Baltimore though.
Yeah, no, but Browns got too many. They got to beat Baltimore if they want to do
I
anything,
agree.
though.
That's true. That's true.
The Browns have too many threats
And they got to play them
to
again.
not do nothing. Yeah, the Browns O line isn't even bad. I
No,
think
but
I think it's just the culture of the Browns.
yeah, but I know because there's one pass. I was like that pick that Baker threw and
Oh yeah, I didn't
Thursday.
talk about but
I was like, bro, like I when they showed the back end of that, I was like, bro, all you had to do was potentially pump the safety, and you may get hit him in the back of him. But I mean, it may not have been open. I don't know. I'm just saying it's better than that throw.
yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what Baker was thinking, bro. I know what Baker. I know, and honestly, Baker almost put them back in that game. You know,
I mean
he put
by throwing the
Bengals. He
picks.
put Bengals back in that game, bro.
That's when they should have leaned on Chubb and Hunt.
Bro, Bengals. If it wasn't for that last drive, Bengals could have made a move for that game. That last drive is what sealed it, and it shouldn't even been to the last drive to seal
Should have
that
been
game.
that close. But then again, they say division games are always close.
I
Even
guess.
just to stay in that division, you know who else looked good from week 1? Ben. Ben had a whole year off.
I didn't watch. I didn't watch that game. All the highlights like that.
I mean, granted, it is the Giants, but the Steelers wrapped up Saquon.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Defensively, they look
he
good.
had like
Ben,
what, not eight rushing yards on?
no, I don't think it was that little, but
Or was 30 something?
yeah, he
Because
was
I think Ben had more than him.
he
I
was
think it was that low, bro.
bottled up. He was
I think he
definitely
only had
bottled
that
up.
one big run, and then the other ones was like TFLs.
He was definitely bottled up. Man. There ain't nothing. Saquon had 6 rushing yards. Yep,
Yeah, but I know it was low.
on
'Cause I
15
don't even know.
carries.
You know how much tackle for losses they had because he had that big little 30-yard run.
Wait, according this had to been a lot, but
That's what I'm saying.
had to been a lot.
Check
Yeah,
the tackle for losses on defense.
Ben had 9. I can't say that. Not at least of this thing. I have to go too much in depth.
Yeah.
But Ben looked good. Man. 3 passing touchdowns. Juju looks happy again. He ain't gotta worry about Mason Rudolph, Duck Hodges, or Duck Rock. I don't know whatever the nickname is.
Who?
The
Oh,
quarterbacks.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I know you mean.
Ben looks good, but Ben may actually he can make that division interesting, way.
You can see it is the Giants, bro. I don't know what happened. I was trying to figure out what happened in the corner. What they were saying happened in the corner because he was in.
I think he aggravated his ankle injury.
Oh, he had a sprained ankle or something.
I think so. So
Mm.
sucks to the fantasy owners who drafted him. Big up the fantasy owners who picked up Snell in the
Yeah, I mean
waiver
Snell was
period.
balling last year, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure he's even a waiver wire in our league, or someone having.
Yeah, no, he was. Someone picked him up this week.
Yeah, I didn't know it's the
It
same
was me.
situation with him. Oh, it was you.
It was me.
Yeah, it's the same situation with him and Dobbins. Is like I think someone have Dobbins in our league too.
I think I have him.
You have Dobbins too.
I may have. I don't know. I in 3
I don't
leagues.
get
I
it.
have Dobbins in one. I have Dobbins in one of my leagues.
I don't get it. Like I knew Dobbins could be around, but I didn't thought. I don't know why they giving Mark Ingram less bats at it. I don't know.
Now, you got granted. Granted, this is only week 1.
Yeah, it's only week one, but
It's
week
only
one
week.
is
It's only week 1, and we are without preseason.
that's true.
So they may wanna, in essence, this is the rookies' first time on the field since college.
Yeah,
So and you have your vets in practice, but you still want to ease them into full on game. So like preseason, you could knock out some of the rust. That's why some teams, even like the 49ers, I didn't expect the 49ers to lose to the Cardinals. But
yeah,
some teams just need that extra reps in preseason to prepare themselves for the season. So they kind of use week 1 as a pseudo preseason. I mean, it's not like they wasn't play; it was playing nonchalant. But I'm saying that because this is the first time a lot of these teams are on the field for the first time. He's like, hey, let's ease you in. Okay, let's divvy up these snaps.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can see it regularly probably by week 2, week 3, where you know who can do what and whatnot. I think that's why a lot of people got injured early too. Like
Yeah.
Marlon Mack.
Oh,
I think
Mark injury.
I think it's Achilles or ACL, one of the two.
Oh,
So he out for season.
Really?
He out for season.
Man, in the game?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear that.
Early too. Early too.
I didn't hear
So
that one.
you may have a lot of injuries. Knock on wood.
So your boy getting a lot of looks this year then.
Yeah.
Your boy
The
name?
rookie
Hines
Jonathan Taylor.
and your boy, Taylor.
Yeah, they're gonna get
I
a
was
lot of
wondering
looks.
why Hines was getting so much thing too. I was
Like
like
that.
the second running backs getting a lot of play this week.
Mm-hmm. Marlon Mack gone
Hines is a
down.
waiver wire too potentially, or someone got him too, probably.
Honestly and truly, but that might have been me. I tried to get 2 running backs this week.
You sick, boy.
My running backs gone now, bro. What you expect?
You sick, bro. What you looking at, boy?
I looking at the fantasy. I look at the fantasy thing to make sure
What
I
you
had
looking
them.
at that for, boy?
No way, just I do have. I pick up Hines and I pick up
Dog, Mark ain't gonna piss me off, but you
I
can see
pick
him
up
been
Science.
starting.
I pick up Science and I pick up Snell. I didn't pick up JK. I didn't pick up JK. JK
Bro,
ain't JK probably on someone's team to be honest. No.
bro, I wanted this team to be running back focused. Nah, Mark ain't gonna come to F it all up.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Honestly and truly, fantasy. If you could get a good running back, you get 2 good running backs. You set.
Yeah, but David Johnson in it. I don't know who this Philip Barber is. I may have to sign one of them for real, but man, blind drop on that. This turn into fantasy. Look at the episode. Blind drop on that dread.
The thing is,
He said after it's only week 1, bro.
you know McGarry wildly. When you watch it, yeah, McGarry wildly. But
Bro, that's too early, bro.
it ain't early. It's just the fact that you need your needs. You have to identify your needs and you go whatnot. Because Le'Veon Bell injured too.
Yeah, I don't trust this Barber, but
But Malcolm Brown is a starter in LA, so I understand. You going for a
so
confirmed
pick up
starter.
Bernard. Bernard ain't gonna be enough. Who pick up Bernard? I saw Bernard. Bernard wasn't doing nothing.
Mm.
That makes me say,
Then again, it's week 1, but like Eagles don't lose in week 1. For the Eagles to lose to the Washington football team in week 1,
bunch of trash. We can see what happened in this.
maybe.
We can see what this Baltimore playing Houston. They gonna have to run on them, bro. I mean, not necessarily, but I'm just saying,
Not
like,
necessarily. Not necessarily because Chiefs torched them through the air too. No, yeah, Chiefs torched them through the air too. Because
and I don't know, like Singletary been doing trash. They've been giving the ball to Moss a lot now. I don't know what's going on.
hey, it is what it is. That's the life of fantasy football. Fantasy football ain't for the faint of heart. It ain't
Fantasy
for the faint of
football,
heart.
but don't be making no sense, way.
So I think my most anticipated matchup this week. Well, that's the same thing you said. The Ravens and the Texans. Because I want to see it's Deshaun Watson versus Lamar. But we know Texans gonna lose because Texans ain't got no O line. But you never know. Deshaun Watson is MVP,
He may pull it out.
and his MVP caliber season. He may pull it out. He may pull it out.
Yeah, I want to see this. I want to see this Patriots and Seahawks game. I may have to come off and watch that and edit or something, because, bro, that should be a good game. Should be. I shouldn't say it will be. It should be a good game.
Well, it should be a great game because you got
And
Pats
people keep
MVP.
on running on about this Russell Wilson. Yeah, to win MVP. I respect Russell Wilson, but we can see.
See, the thing is, the reason why I think Russell Wilson never won an MVP, not to knock him, but the fact is that his defense is so good
His
that it
defense has
can't.
not been good for years,
Yeah,
though.
I know, but his defense used to be so good. When you heard the team Seahawks, you think Legion of Boom, Pete Carroll, and whatnot. So it kind of like overshadowed them. But even though they were playing good, it was an extension of him as opposed to whatnot. Like Russell Wilson's been in the playoffs every year since he's been drafted.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, but like honestly, like you say, I always look at Russell Wilson. I'm like, bro, he was a man. Like he was a Hall of Famer for sure. Can't deny it. Can't disrespect it. It is what it is. But it's just one of those type of situations where they just never have enough after the ring. They had enough once, but they never had enough consistently. Like him and Aaron Rodgers basically in the same boat.
yeah. They got their one Super Bowl, and they have good seasons. They have great seasons, but it's not like they can't consistently put it together like
It's not
Tom,
even them; it's the
like
team. They
Peyton.
putting
They
it
know,
together.
but it's not enough. Like Tom, like Peyton. Even I'd even say Big
No,
Ben and
Big Man and slightly, but they have two. But
the teams were put together when they was doing like Cardinals. I mean not Cardinals. What Cardinals? Why say Cardinals? Packers really had a good opportunity. Yeah, granted it was the 49ers, but they had a good opportunity to win the ring last year.
yeah, but I don't remember the
Oh no,
score.
no.
But
Get to the Super Bowl. I think she still would
yeah,
have beat them.
get the Super Bowl.
She still would have beat them.
Yeah, I don't know if a lot of teams beating them, bro. Like, like I say,
I think some teams gonna figure it out,
I think
and it's gonna be up
the
to
best, and NFC wise, the best team potentially at this point is probably either the Saints or the Seahawks, but they ain't getting through. So we got to see.
I'm gonna beat the
Saints
Chiefs.
could match them offensively. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna beat
So
the Chiefs.
yeah, potentially. If
Boy,
they can't get through,
boy,
Delia been singing.
dog. That's that Chiefs defensive front is underrated.
Yeah.
That's consistent pressure on Drew Brees. And you know Drew Brees ready. I mean Drew Brees is a great player.
No, I'm thinking about Kamara potentially being out the backfield, doing what he got to do. He's the X factor, if you ask me.
Tyron Matthew.
I agree, but you can't bring him down too much. You can't, I'm
He's
just
just
saying.
strong. He's just strong.
I know. I'm just saying you can't.
He's
I
just
was supposed to
strong.
go
He's a
look to
floater.
see what the. He's a floater, but he does what he wants, bro. He ain't even a safety no more.
He's just like I said. He's a robo.
He's a
Like
floater, bro.
we used to call it in college. He's a robo. He
Yeah,
does
yeah.
what you need to do. He plays that linebacker role. He plays that safety role. He can play that slot corner role. Wherever he's lined up, he knows his responsibility.
And everyone else.
And everyone else. So, bro, that's gonna be a tough matchup. I
We
mean,
can
that's a
see. We can
it'll be
see. I
fun.
mean, over the weeks going by, we can see what's good.
I still think Eagles going to Super Bowl, but that might be a little biased as well.
But I don't know. I don't believe it.
Maybe a little biased.
I don't believe it. We too inconsistent. I don't believe it.
See, the thing is, they're not we too inconsistent. I just say they're not Eagles aren't put together when it comes to the playoffs. Whether it's always some injury. There's always some injury stopping us from getting
I
over
mean,
the
our
hump.
wideouts still in. Like they okay, but like we still don't have no threats like that, bro.
And that's like I say, this is like I say, it's we granted we're all our basis, all our analysis and all our synopsis is on a week one NFL season without any preseason games.
Yeah,
So like I say,
it is what it is.
it's a bit unfair to judge the whole season
Yeah, yeah.
based
No,
on what's on
I
week
agree.
one.
I agree.
But
It
I
is what it
know
is. But
the
I
season's
mean,
long.
it's only week one is the beginning of the season, but season flicking over. The
Yeah.
flicking Clippers. Trash. Trash.
Bro,
Trash.
I have
I
no
was
idea
like,
what's
bro,
going
I was
on.
like, when I see the Dallas was holding them, I was like, boy, it's looking
Yeah,
a little rough,
boy.
bro. It's looking a little rough. And Dallas, I'm a Dallas fan. I'm like, we ain't there yet either. But If we holding y'all, bro, it's rough.
So let me ask you a question. The Clippers downfall, right? We know it's the players, but is it also Doc?
I mean,
Is it
it's a
is
combination
it
of both,
is it
but
the because they Doc doesn't make any adjustments. It's been said, we can see it in the game.
yeah.
Doc doesn't make any adjustments. So is it Doc solely? I mean, granted, Paul George had 5 bad games, 6 bad games, right?
I think it's a combination, bro. Because like I
And
said,
even when Paul George had a bad game, no one else was like, "Hey, let me have an even better game to make up for it."
yeah.
Kawhi was consistent for games 1 through 6 with his numbers. You could probably say that,
No,
yes
he
or
was
no.
trash the last game and the game before that. He was trash both of
Okay,
those games.
one through five, 1 through 5, he was consistent with his numbers, right? So Kawhi off, Paul George off. Where's Lemon Pepperloo?
Oh yeah,
Where's
I mean,
where's
hey,
all these wanted free agent signings that y'all said, hey, we can get these people and these people can give us this ring. Where are all these people? Where are they
bro.
hiding?
I mean, I feel you, but dog, when things tightening up and things gotta be said and things gotta be done, bro, I ain't looking at lemon pepper Lou, bro. See what I'm saying? You cannot be. This is how I look at it. You cannot be looking at lemon pepper Lou. You mean to tell me on the face and the paper, you want to look at a bench player, even though he's not a bench player caliber. He's
Okay.
not bench player caliber. I'm just saying on paper. That's why I said on
Mm-hmm.
paper. You want to look at a bench player, even though he's averaging close to 20. I
Mm-hmm.
agree. You cannot be looking at a bench player when you have two perennial. Well, one is a superstar, if you want to say that.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is teetering on the line of superstar and star. And you all said that these are the two players who are going to get you over the top. You all, and I didn't even know that Paul George said this before. Someone told me that it was a quote before. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's championship or bust." Like when he was signed or whatever in the press conferences. I
Well,
didn't even know he say that. So
I don't
now
know.
we go, huh?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
So
remember.
now I have to find the quote. But now we going back on his words to say, "Oh, we knew it was in playoff or bust. We know it was in championship or bust." Da da da. I'm like, bro, I don't even want to hear. I don't even want to hear Paul. Like, legitimately,
Okay.
I don't want to hear Paul George no more. And Paul George is my boy. I like Paul George game. I used to take a film for years now.
Mm-hmm.
I take a film for years and years and years. Say,
Mm-hmm.
boy, Paul George is nice. Paul
Mm-hmm.
George game is nice. But for right now, bro,
Mm-hmm.
his position should have been. If he didn't do enough, we'll be back at it next year. It's too much. It's too much chatting. It's too much talking, bro. And you
Too
hitting
much
the
excuses.
backside of the backboard.
Too much excuses. All right. So, question. All right. Even if he did say that, are you holding that against him? Because that
It would have been a little better.
no, but I'm saying if he said championship or bust, this is before we knew COVID was going to shut down the season.
Yeah.
Are you holding that against him? Do after the season shut down and continuation? I know. These are basketball players. They should be able to turn it off, turn it on at any given point. But do you feel as though that break in the season had anything to do with it? So you think if they didn't have a break in the season, do you think they were pulling it off?
I don't agree because of the fact that I don't agree. It probably would have been the same outcome.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm saying, in these circumstances, everyone is going through the same stuff. So that stuff is nil to me. It's the same way, like I'll use UFC as an example. They have the fighter island that I talked about on this podcast already. They just be fighting 3 o'clock in the morning, Abu Dhabi time. But it's our time where it's a good time for us to watch the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't sit there and say, oh, because it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I ain't as up in there. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
can't use that as an excuse if everyone is going and fighting at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm saying that all that is nil because everyone went through the bubble process. Everyone is going through this. Everyone is up at it. I understand, your mental and all this. I understand that some things get at you, some things physical, personal may be coming at you. But at the end of the day, when the lights are on,
Mm-hmm.
as a professional, you getting paid millions of dollars. You either got it's about what happened on the court. I try not to go into the personal. I only go into personal to get off, really.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, when the lights come on, it's about what you did on the court, bro. That's how you should be measured. So
Okay.
I think it would have been the same outcome because of the fact of it ain't like playoff P, pandemic P has not done this in the past with normal circumstances.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. So, how do you fix the Clippers? Is it one more piece that's needed?
Right?
I think they need a big. That's
And
just
that's
me.
what I'm saying. And that lends it to be Harold is gone.
No, I think is they either need a big or they need a point guard because they have no one who can play make on that team.
Yeah, it's only Lou. Lou is
No,
literally
and Lou can't play make
but
for others.
but that's what I'm trying to say.
And Lou
Their
can't Lou
only
can
playmaker is literally Lou.
and he cannot play make for others
Agreed.
because they have Beverly starting at the one.
And Beverly
Beverly
is trash.
Beverly's not Beverly exactly. So look at if you look at all these other teams who are still in, they have players at that position, or they have players on their
Who
team
can do it?
who can create for others as well as himself. Kawhi can create for himself. Okay, cool. Paul George can create for himself. Cool. Luke could create for himself, right? Luke could create for Harold and then pick and rolls.
That's it.
Beverly, yeah. Everyone else is getting shots off of okay. This is contested. Let me pass it out. LeBron, LeBron is the point guard in LA,
Yeah, but I
and
watched
even
that
when
game last night.
even when LeBron isn't there,
Rondo.
Rondo is there as well.
Rondo is balling. And I've been around with the Tottenham because the Tottenham is Lakers. I've been around with them. I wanted Denver to win this, but I'm hey,
No,
this
I think like I think the series over.
this looking like if I watched that game, Jamal Murray then was doing some stupid turnovers, and granted they only got beat by 12, but
It was a lot closer to that.
AD had 37, bro, and
It
that
was a
was an
lot.
easy. That was an easy. I cut it off at the in the middle of the fourth. I was like, that was so easy. That was an easy 37. Like he didn't look like he was sweating. He didn't even. He just was dog. Lakers looking good.
That's what I'm saying. So look at this.
But
Lakers have LeBron who can play make for others.
yeah,
LeBron and Rondo. Um, Denver has Jokic and Murray who could create for others. Right? Like all these teams have someone who can create for other people. Clippers do not have that. So
I
I
agree.
so
They need
so
a big.
looking at it, Clippers. I wouldn't even see the thing is, okay, they don't need a big fine, but get a point guard or get someone who can say, hey, we need you to help create for others.
Yeah, but who? This is the problem right now.
There's no one around.
Exactly. And I was
There's no
gonna
one around.
say who was
Chris,
going to basically, in order for Kawhi to or Paul George to potentially have faith in this one, they literally have to be, if not better than them, close to their
I wouldn't say you have the ball. You take the
as a
ball in
super.
Kawhi's hands
Yeah,
and Paul George's hands for him, but I'm saying the fact of the matter is you need someone on your team who can handle the ball and also help create for others. If Kawhi doesn't have the ball, if Paul George doesn't have the ball, who gets the
bro.
ball?
The only person that comes to my mind that could potentially fit that probably ain't going. I think his contract up is Van Vliet, but Van Vliet still ain't a.
Van Vliet, and playmaker.
I agree. That's what I'm trying to say. I know he's not a playmaker, but he does also allow potentially more spacing, and he can find people. I've watched him. He can find guys. He can. So
He,
it
he
ain't like he.
can, but it's not like that's what he actually.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know, but I think they're in a tough situation. And Harold coming for the money, bro. Harold won the bag.
honestly and truly,
They gotta
this
let
just me.
Harold ride, boy.
Yeah, exactly. This is me. He was gone.
Harold gotta ride, boy, because Harold, like we see, dog. And like I've been saying, I agree that this small ball, that's all fine and dandy for regular season. But when you coming against the top teams of each division, hypothetically, the Lakers is number one. Hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
they have AD. You need someone who's gonna at least bang with AD and be able to at least stop the bleeding a little.
But Kadeem, that's still kind of small wall. This
80,
ain't this ain't yeah. If 80 is at your five, that's still
80,
you still gonna have.
86'11", bro.
I know, but
Or 7 foot.
I'm saying that's him playing the five. That'll be him playing the five.
But he's 7 foot, Cadero.
I know, but I'm saying that's him. I'm not saying small ball as in you put a 5'2" person on AD. I'm saying you could still put your big on AD. And you still could have four players around him.
Yes, but what I'm leaning towards is that I understand the 80s on the court, but what I see the Lakers do a lot, they have two bigs running.
I know, and that's when it comes into thing. But you say the buying with 80. 80 is there for.
No, but I'm saying that to say that it gives you an option. If you have a big that can go with him, you still need more bigs to go with the supporting cast because Lakers could go big and put Dwight, which they have been,
Mm-hmm.
on the court at the same time, and him and Dwight plays well off each other.
See, the thing is, Lakers are probably the best. Lakers probably the best match team, no matter who they play.
Because they
They
have
can
options.
exactly they can upsize,
They could go
they can
small.
downsize.
They could go small.
Not
They
everyone
could,
can do that.
and small ain't even small to them because they have LeBron at the one.
Yeah, small. No, see the thing, you gotta look at LeBron the one. You just gotta look at 80 at the five.
I know, but
That's
I'm
small.
saying when they have LeBron at the one,
LeBron plays the one regardless.
yes, I know, but I'm just saying on the lineup, LeBron's at one.
Mm-hmm.
I forget they had Granny Green, who was 6'7", who got late on him still. Kuzma on,
That's what I'm saying.
and who
Hey,
else they had? Ran 80 at the five.
probably KCP
Probably, but KCB is probably the
or
smallest guy on
Caruso
that.
or even Caruso. Like I'm saying, it's not a matter of Lakers small ball with Anthony Davis at the five. They can match up with anyone. They can match up with any small ball. They want to go big and put 80 at the four and bring in Dwight or McGee. They can match up. Like I'm saying, the
They a
problem
problem, bro. They a problem because
Denver.
what I see, when Rondo come in, even when LeBron by himself,
Mm-hmm.
they is be pushing the pace, bro.
Yeah,
If
because
you
they
don't
have the
get back,
options.
if you do not get back on the Lakers, you will lose.
Because they have the options. Dan, look at Denver. Denver. Javon gave me this idea. Well, we talked about this week. He was saying that Clippers matched up great with the guards against Denver, but they didn't match up with the bigs.
Yeah,
Um, Utah matched up with the Utah matched up
they
sort
have
of with
both,
Gobert. No,
but
Utah could have gone either way.
they
Utah
have
could have
both.
gone either
But
way.
English was supposed to be the X factor, which he wasn't.
No, you can go on either way. Lakers matches up with everyone. Whether you go big, whether you go small, whether you go micro, even if you go micro size, you see how quick the Lakers changed the matchup against Houston.
Yeah,
When they bring
Dwight
in
didn't play.
Morris,
Dwight didn't play.
That's what I'm saying. They have the options.
I forget about Morris. Yeah, Morris was. Yeah,
That team is constructed so good that no matter who they come across, they have a lineup for.
yeah. But I do feel, this is my opinion, but I do feel that Heat is potentially
He just a better matchup.
the best matchup against the Lakers, even with Clippers in mind, because of the fact of Bounds' mobility and the fact of his positioning and
Mm-hmm.
all that, and the fact that he could switch easily and he could roam and still play defense, perimeter defense,
Mm-hmm.
and the amount of wings. Because what I noticed, which I did not know, Spoelstra is put the two wings at the top of their 2-3, bro, when they run in a zone.
And put the guards at the
And he
edge
put the guards, he
in the
put
corner.
Yeah, my bad. I made a red line. He put the guards at the corners. I never saw that. I was like,
It's
this
kind of
is
smart
this is crazy. I said I never even thought of that.
because then you can't do that as
The
creative
dog, and that's how they got the lead back in game two.
because their wings so
The wings was,
have
and that's
length.
how Jimmy was getting all them tip balls and thing, bro. They have length at the top,
Mm-hmm.
and the guards just at the corners and bomb going to each paint side and still defending, bro. I
Spoelstra's
was
a hell of
like,
a coach.
I was like, what is this? I was like, what is this supposed to doing? I was like, I never saw that ever, like ever. I was like, bro, this is fucking smart. That zone was working. That zone was working, bro. That bring them back in that game because they was down 16 when I started
Yeah,
watching.
I remember.
Dog, I was like, boy, this zone, they come out in that zone for the second half. I was like, boy, it's bullshit. You're talking sense. But we can see. I feel like the amount of wings Miami has matches up. I feel like Bomb is great. Olenek is beat Boyson trees and he still rebounds. So I feel like even though he's not a great interior
Banger.
defender
Mm-hmm.
or nothing like that, but he still has size
Yeah,
and he's still
you could put the two of them. You could put Olenek. You could let Olenek guard the non Anthony Davis.
yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I feel and they still ain't playing Miles Leonard. Miles Leonard still got range. He could shoot, and he still rebounds. His
Yeah,
job is rebounding. So they ain't playing Miles Leonard in the series yet. So I think we could see him against the Lakers, but we could see because what's happening is that they're putting Jokic in foul trouble because they're attacking Jokic defensively.
yeah, maybe.
Jokic had 3 last night. Jamal had 3 last night in the second quarter, and then he had 4 early in the third. I was like, boy, Anthony Davis going at him, Dwight going at him, and LeBron sending picks with Jokic. That's what they're doing. They're attacking Jokic. Because once he's in foul trouble, it's a problem.
Yeah, because he's your playmaker. He's your playmaker, and you take him out the game. That's
Because they
it.
had to, because he get 3 in like 8 minutes left in the second.
You take him out the game, and that's it. What
Yeah, but
um
like I mean, it's both. It's both. I don't give Frank Vogel all the credit. Like the offensive plays that they calling
I don't think it's just Frank.
look very good, but I think it's a fact of LeBron's and his IQ
IQ.
in general. And that's why, in my opinion, this goes back to the MVP voting when I really thought that
Mm-hmm.
this is my opinion. I felt like, well, this was LeBron's year to win MVP. If any year he was going to pick,
Mm-hmm.
this should have been his year to win MVP because of the fact of what's going on with the team. And to me, MVP is one of the awards that I think team success slightly matters.
It does. It does.
To me, this is to me. I know they always put team success in it, but I think it matters and the impact on the game in itself and the impact on the team and then the impact on the team success all plays a factor into what's going on,
Okay.
if you ask
Um,
me. So I
it
don't think that Giannis was
does.
supposed to win MVP. He was up there, but I think this was LeBron's year.
See,
LeBron got snubbed.
we had a discussion with this. I had this discussion. Honestly and truly, Giannis had the he had the stats as well as the record.
Yeah.
LeBron had the stats as well as the record. Harden had the stats, but not the record.
Well, not as good as a record.
Not as good as the record. He was in if he was in two. But the fact of the matter is, the reason why I think LeBron got snubbed is because LeBron has Anthony Davis when Giannis has Chris Middleton.
Yeah, probably.
So the fact of the matter is, even though Giannis had to do more and they have to focus in on him more. Anthony Davis alleviated some of the threat, the what's the word? Um some of the pressure off LeBron. But
But I do feel
it,
if you used one of that as a kicker,
mm-hmm,
I feel like because of the fact that it's proven that he could do it with less,
mm-hmm.
he could do it with more. It doesn't matter who on the court with LeBron.
It does to the voters.
I mean, no,
As a
I'm just saying to me.
as a
To me, you
yeah.
could, but you should be as a voter. This is my opinion. As a voter, you should be able to disassociate from him having Anthony Davis or not, because regardless of Anthony Davis on the team, he averaging the most assists he has ever averaged,
But
and his points ain't going down.
you damn, these guys are human.
You mean the voters?
Yeah, voters are human.
I
Um,
understand the voters are human, but all I'm trying to say is that if his points, I'll have to check his points total. I don't know if the points actually went down or not, but his points, in my eyes, I could be wrong, but his points were unwavered, did not touch. With a superstar being added to the team, and you averaging 3 more assists, or two to three more assists than what you normally average, bro.
that and they made the role and they made him the he was the let's say okay it's like something happened to him. He was the primary ball handler last year, but let's say he handled the ball 76% of the time. He handled the ball 90% of the time this year. So yeah, he's gonna do it. But I'm saying, I think that Anthony Davis neutralized LeBron. They neutralized each other from the MVP voting. So yes, I think LeBron should have won. I'd even give it to LeBron over Harden because LeBron has the better record. LeBron has a better record, but Giannis, um, it like I said, it's also a narrative.
Which I don't think is fair.
It's not fair, but like I'm saying, they are human, so people are going to look into what's the better story. Not to switch from the MVP, but just touch on most improved after a while. Just touch. I want to touch on most improved quickly, then I want to go back to MVP. Brandon Ingram won the most improved. Did he improve? Yes, but he also had the better storyline for the most improved race. The hype going into the season that Zion coming in to be second advent. He coming in with the halo, let's say, coming in to save the Pelicans. Zion was injured for more than half the season,
Yeah,
and so but teams were still looking at the Pelicans, and they saw Brandon Ingram balling, so they was like, man, Brandon Ingram really doing something. Even though, granted, the improvement was a lot. He gone from like jump from like 18 points to 24 points, and he had his team, almost flirting into playoff contention. It's just the who has the better narrative. And for the MVP race, Giannis, they say Giannis had the better narrative. That's what it is. Oh yeah, they lost. Oh, they lost to the Raptors. Oh, he won MVP last year. Oh, he gonna be on an MVP drunken thing. Oh, he whatever. But he put up better numbers this year than he did last year.
yeah.
Even taking like so everyone was thinking that KD was coming and KD was gonna rule the East, which I think KD is gonna do next year. So we'll see how the East looks next year when they actually have another top five superstar.
But Milwaukee ain't going nowhere, bro.
They're not, but I'm saying they
I
still
mean,
had the
going nowhere
better.
in terms of they losing.
I know, but they still had the better regular season narrative. Granted they got kicked out in the playoffs by Miami, and they played hell of a lot better with Giannis off the court than with um with Giannis there because teams hone in on Giannis.
Yeah.
So Giannis, teams hone in on Giannis. So is the fact of the matter is he's on the court, you getting all my attention. So while now that he's off the court, who do I focus on? So like I'm saying, they have a better regular season narrative. It sucks that the awards are given on that narrative, but they're human. They're human. I would have voted. I would have. Me and you would have voted LeBron. LeBron would have been my one. Harden would have been my two. Giannis would have been my three. But the
To
fact of
me,
the
I would
matter
still
is,
vote for Giannis as number two, but I would have not liked it. But I cannot dispute the numbers and what he did. I can't not look at it. I'm sorry. I would have still put him at two, but I just don't think he deserved the award. But I mean, I understand the narrative perspective because obviously, as voters, as these individuals who are involved in all of this, of course, y'all trying to. I mean, it goes more into what we're talking about, marketability and all this other stuff. You're trying to
Mhm.
push. basketball into
globally.
more homes, into more trying to make it more of a global situation. So I mean, I understand that perspective too, and I feel like I didn't mention this earlier, but thinking about it, I think that that probably played a factor in it too. But I mean, when you look at LeBron, he is still a global
So,
icon for sports in general in totality. So I mean, I think they probably felt like you can't lose with both, and once again, LeBron will just take it on the chin and let's give it to someone else. You know what I mean?
but the thing is, LeBron was in a similar situation a few years ago about when he won Defensive Player of the Year, right? He won Defensive Player of the Year, and they didn't give no, he won MVP, and they didn't give him Defensive Player of the Year because they feel like the most valuable player shouldn't be both. And Giannis got that this year. So what makes
Oh, that's what they said at the time.
no? They didn't say that, but it's like implied because
I mean,
Mark Gasol, Mark,
it depends on how good the year was, I guess, because like we
but
say, it has happened twice. It has happened twice, so you
the
can't say that.
team, team Mark Gasol won it over
No, I'm
LeBron.
saying no. I'm saying
Marc
that
Gasol was second
I
and on
understand.
second in
No,
All NBA team
I
defensive team.
understand that
You
when
have to be
LeBron talked.
you have to be voted for you have to be voted for the defensive teams. You have to be voted for defensive player of the
I
year.
agree. What LeBron said is correct. If Marc Gasol win Defensive Player of the Year, you should not be on second all team defense. I agree.
Exactly.
But all I'm saying is that I agree that voters do see that MVP and Defensive Player of the Year shouldn't be the same person twice. But it's not like it hasn't happened before because Akeem Olajuwon and Michael Jordan did it.
But that's back in the day.
I I know that's back in the day,
That's
but for
back
one
in
person, if you're gonna do it, when it could have been a possibility,
you could do it for
I'm very
LeBron.
sure they didn't choose the king, which is makes it even more questioning and concerning that you would rather. I didn't even remember Marcus all had a defensive player of the year, to be honest with you, until he brought that up again. But I mean, that just don't make no sense. You can't be defensive player of the year and then making second team defense. Who was the center on that first team defense?
I'm trying to look it up now. I
Or
try to
bigs? Because
I
I don't think they used to do it like how they do it now, like back
yeah,
in it.
I trying to find it now. Trying to find out. I think that was what 12, 2012
He
maybe.
said no. He said 2015. Because remember he had two MVPs back to back in different years. I
Which
think that was 2015, 2016.
it wasn't that. It wasn't that. I think it was 12. I think it was 12, 13. No, wait, that's Steph. Then that's Steph, yeah.
No, I don't think he won. He didn't say that he won MVP. He just saying he had a chance to win.
Oh wait, let me see.
Oh no,
Marcus
Kawhi win
All,
that year. Kawhi win that year.
Marcus All won Defensive
15.
Player of the Year in I think Marcus All won Defensive Player of the Year 12,
2012,
13.
2013, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2012, 13
2012, 2013. Marcus All was on the second All NBA team. Joakim Noah and Tyson
was on
Chandler.
team one.
Yes, this is team one. LeBron, Serge Ibaka, Tyson Chandler, Joakim Noah was tied.
Serge Ibaka too?
Tony Allen and Chris
So it was
Paul,
LeBron. So it was Chris Paul, Tony Allen, LeBron,
Serge, and
and Tyson.
Tyson Chandler and Joakim Noah tied. So they had 16. They had six
Wow, I
people on the
don't
first
remember
team
this, bro.
because Tim Duncan was on the was Tim
Wow.
Duncan was on the second team. Paul George was on the second team. Mark Gasol was on the second team. Avery Bradley was on the second team, and Mike Conley was on the
That's a
second team.
bunch of trash, eh?
So Kadeem,
They picked three bigs over him.
but exactly. So
Quintessential bigs. Wow.
I mean, granted, Marcus All, I'm pretty sure Marcus All had a better impact than Serge Ibaka because Serge Ibaka the notion and him and Tyson Chandler was always blocks and rebound. Joakim Noah was that hustle guy. I'm gonna get in your face. I'm gonna do what I have to do. Marcus All is more of a positioning kind of thing. It's like he's gonna make you change your position. He's gonna make you not. Isn't that he's not a great shot blocker, but he has good positional defense, as in he knows what position to be in to defend a certain thing. So you mean to tell me, Kadeem, LeBron couldn't get that?
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm just shocked that, and then people go look back at this now. I'm just shocked that three bigs were chosen before the defensive player. Yeah, that's disgusting, and that's what we're saying is that they worry about narrative too much, by what we're seeing, it can only be true, which is fun. Narratives are fine and dandy, but all I'm saying is that it shouldn't outweigh what occurred.
How Brook Lopez get second team this year?
I don't know, babe.
Oh Lord, let me look at this.
Whiteside
Well,
was number 1A.
no, babe.
Whiteside even make it?
Gobert was number one. The thing is,
Who's number 3?
so they did guard, forward, center. So they had Ben, Marcus Smart, Anthony Davis, Giannis, and Rudy Gobert as the first.
Who Ben?
Ben Simmons,
Oh.
Ben Simmons, and then second team they had Patrick Beverly, Eric Bledsoe, Kawhi, and they had Brook Lopez. So it's a vote. It's a vote thing. So it's a vote thing. So Brook Lopez got it because he got 61 second team votes. The next center who could possibly get that was Joel Embiid, who only got 11 votes. So like I'm saying, it's it's a vote kind of thing because James Harden even got 2 votes for one of the teams. I don't
Yeah,
know
and
which
that's
one.
primarily for steals, probably.
Yeah, but I'm saying defensive is more of a feel good kind of um, stat. It's more of a feel good kind of award. It's a okay, this person has a presence. It's not necessarily stat driven, but this person has a presence. But I'm pretty sure LeBron James had a better presence, better impact on the game defensively than Marcus All that year when LeBron won MVP.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I agree.
Thing
That's
is, I
great.
didn't even feel.
But honestly, at the time, too, Marcus Gasol was balling. I think that he used to average a lot of blocks, and he used to be a problem with the Grizzlies. But I agree. I
The
agree.
thing, I didn't even, to be honest with you, I didn't even feel Giannis this year defensively.
I mean, see, a lot of times too. Now, what they're looking at too is the defensive PR as a team, and they look at your individual defensive PR now.
That would make sense why Brook Lopez and Eric
Yeah,
Bledsoe.
there's used, and I don't even know what all stats go into the defensive PR as an individual,
Mm-hmm.
but there's used the defensive PR as a team. They use the defensive PR individually as well. So I don't know. I think they backtracked and went back to calculate other people's own, but I think at the time they never used to do that. So I feel like all these stats and these ratings sometimes too. There's cloud people judgment too, but so
Paul
I don't know.
George only get 3 votes. Wow,
And he was up there in steals too.
but he only get 3 votes. Three
On which
points.
team?
3 points as a guard. He only get three points as a guard.
Yeah, but how much? So that's different. That's 1, 2, and 3.
No, that's no. They do guards, forwards, and then they do centers.
So the voting is be off of just first, and then
They
they
vote. They have two. They have two. They
they could do
every
first and second.
analyst. Yeah, they do first and second.
Okay, and then the stats is fill out the third team.
No, it's no 13. It's no 13. Not
Oh, I tripping
defensively.
then.
Yeah. All NBA has three
I thought it was
teams,
three
but
defensively too.
defense is only defensive and rookie have first team, second team,
Mm.
first team, second team. Yeah. So a lot of people who they have a forward, so they have Bam as a forward, even though he is a forward. They have Bam as a forward. They have Jimmy as a forward. They have Miles Turner as a forward. Um, like I'm saying, it's so.
Soon as not no forward. Bomb ain't no forward either. But anyway,
See, the thing is, that's like I said, that's the whole narrative. That's a where they came in. So I'm pretty sure they're looking at what I'm doing. I think they're doing is they're looking at them how they drafted in, or they may be writing in because Jaylen Brown got a point for as a guard and he got a point as a forward.
Yeah, and he ain't no forward.
He's if you look at him, he's a forward, but he plays the guard position.
No, I mean on paper
That's
he's
just
a god.
no on paper he's a forward. He plays the
You have
guard
to double
position though.
check. I'm pretty sure he's a god, bro.
He's a forward. I would consider him a small forward. I always considered Boston to have three small forwards, and that's him, Jason Tatum, and Gordon Hayward. So I always just think they used to run 1 point guard, three small forwards, and then a big.
I guess. But to me, Tice ain't a big. Tice is 4.
Who?
That Tice, but he's not a center to me.
But I'm saying a big could be a forward.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but I guess
A big could be a four. So like I'm saying, it depends on it's really the narrative. It's not a narrative, but it's really what it is. Like this whole small ball revolution has a lot of teams playing people who there aren't a lot of true centers in the league. You got
yeah.
Embiid, you got Gobert, you got Whiteside, you got Carl Anthony Towns, but some people I no, you wouldn't consider them a small. You wouldn't consider them a power forward. Like I said, you got the narrative of the small ball revolution is just the fact that there's so many bigs who could play the four. They have the skill set of a four that they would consider them a four playing the five.
Yeah.
Because like Anthony Davis said, "Oh, I'm a power forward. I don't play center." You really have the same stats, the same attributes as a five. What's the difference? What makes you a power forward as opposed to a center now?
Mental, mate, to me.
Like,
Because he have 5 moves. He have both moves. So it is what it is. It's where you want to put him, really.
that's what I'm saying. So basketball is really positionless. Um, basketball is really positionless and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dog, I know that they ain't changing anyway, but I do feel like the narrative, all that narrative stuff, I don't really think. I mean, they've been doing it thus far, but I don't know if it actually decreases marketability. Because potentially, what I'm guessing what they're trying to say is that it may lend itself to giving people awards that they primarily may not get because they're less marketable potentially. You know what I mean? Hypothetically, but not really. So I don't know. I just feel like deserving players should get what is due to them. That's all. That's how I look at it.
I agree.
So I mean, it shouldn't be narrative based or narrative pushing or whatever. I don't think so, but that's just me, and it is what it is. Anyway, I think we could wrap up this week. I think we got much more to talk about. Yeah, so yeah, I guess we could wrap it up. It's good, chatting, having this conversation. Blyden will be back next
Yeah,
week.
we'll be back.
We got some picks for you all coming as well.
Yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays.
Yep. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening on any audio platform, send us a 5-star rating. Send us a review. Say what we could do better, what we could not do better. Y'all want Cadero to lose. If y'all want Cadero to win the standings, you can send them type of things through, and we could go from there.
I'm not gonna lose. I'm
Okay,
three.
bro.
I'm 3 points up. As after week one, I'm not gonna lose.
If you say so, bro. If you say so. I only need 3. I only need 1 to slip each week, bro, and you're good and you're done. Really.
On the slip each week.
That's all it is, really, is 16 more weeks, bro.
Well, while you picking one to pick something else different from me and they lose, you can be 4 back now.
No. I ain't intentionally doing that. I watching what I pick. I just saying that, bro.
Mm-hmm. Slowly and surely.
Slowly, I only need one each week. That's all it is, really. We can see what happens. We can see it's good good little competition. So we'll see. I was thinking about what type of belt we should get a belt for real, bro. We could like
WWE Championship belt. You joking?
yeah, but like a small play belt from Amazon though.
Yeah, no,
We
no.
probably have like they probably have like
One that actually, no, I want one
no
to actually go around my waist.
no. We probably could find that. We might have to look for that harder. Cause like you can have it as like a mantle on your wall or something,
You could.
and if you could edit it to say whatever, I have to
Oh,
look
could
at that.
try it.
Huh?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we could link.
All right.
I'll
See
take
y'all
it
later,
easy.
folks.